It's another day at sea on Royal Caribbean's Voyager of the Seas. Everybody, welcome to the channel. I am Joe, and today we have just a few things that we actually did on our day at sea aboard the Voyager of the Seas, but they all took up a good chunk of time. And speaking of time, we took some time to ourselves just to kind of go off and do our own thing a little bit today. So as I said, it was a day at sea, and I actually spent the morning doing a little bit of content creation. I shot video for a ship tour and a room tour, as well as a few other little B-roll things. So make sure you stay tuned for those videos when they come out. I'll leave links down below when they come out. And while I was doing that, Carrie was on deck getting a little R&R with a nice book. Frankly, probably a really good way to get me out of her hair for a couple of hours. Now, if you've been doing your research, you probably know that you can actually go out onto the helipad, and it's a really nice view from the forward of the ship, but it's not the easiest thing to get to, because if you look at the map, you'll actually see that it's on the 5th deck, but you can't get to it from the 5th deck. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. You're going to go through either side onto the deck here, and then if you are going to the left, if you're on the port side, you're going to hang a right towards the stairs. If you're on the starboard side, you're going to hang a left towards the stairs. And then we are going to head up said stairs and just keep heading off in this direction. It's going to be way too windy, so you're getting voiceover from now on. You finish the journey by heading up one small set of stairs, and then you're at the helipad with a great view of the forward of the ship. Carrie and I reunited for a special Galley tour where you got to see the behind the scenes of one of their massive kitchens that feeds up to 4,000 people 3 meals a day. As someone who worked in kitchens as a teenager, this all looked incredibly familiar. It's just a way scaled up level. But some of the most interesting things I learned is that they use bacteria to break down all the food waste, so in a matter of hours, all the wasted food is broken down into a small amount of bio-friendly slurry that could be dumped into the ocean or fed through their water treatment system. They also have a visual ranking for the cooks on board.
The rankings for the ship, okay? You see yellow scarf, blue scarf, red scarf, and the main one with the big chapeau is not here, maybe checking for inventory, right? So, the rankings are, yellow scarf is the first contract still in training and working. The blue one is one contract and above. Red scarf is in charge for a certain area, like steak line, like vegetables, like
Part of the Galley tour included brunch. Carrie went more of the unch side with a nice soup and a seafood pasta dish, and I leaned more to the burr side with waffles topped with strawberries and French toast with a side of bacon. Carrie finished up with a creme brulee. So the tour was actually really cool. There was an additional cost to it, but you did get to see just kind of the scale of what they do on a day-to-day with all of the different food. Like I said, we learned a few pretty cool facts along the way. I'd really like to do some more of these behind-the-scene tours in the future. After brunch, we had a little chill time to ourselves as we headed back to the room where this happy little critter was waiting for us. Dinner that night in the main dining room was another great one, with Carrie having some coconut shrimp. I skipped the appetizers and went right to my New York strip with a baked potato and herb butter, while Carrie had grilled Caribbean chicken. My steak was cooked with nice medium rare, but it was a little bit more rare in a couple spots, and Carrie's chicken was delicious but seemingly infinite.
I swear, I really ate a lot of this food. There's so much. It doesn't look like I touched it all, but I ate so much.
For dessert, Carrie had the recommended pineapple sunshine cake, while I had the vegan fudge brownie, which was super rich. Our evening entertainment was a minute to win it style family game. I didn't capture any of the actual game because there were kids on stage and it didn't seem super appropriate. So we'll move ourselves onto the Royal Theatre, where they were putting on a performance of their show Music and Pictures, a medley of songs coming from classic films.
Spectacular! Spectacular! No words in the vernacular!
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Every moment spent with you is a moment of treasure.
Don't you dare break me. I had nothing, nothing, nothing.
Now, I think that this show suffered in the same way that the Broadway review did. Really talented singers, good performers all around, but a lot of really dated stuff. It was really front-loaded with old stuff that didn't really connect with us. And I mean, we're not young. And even a lot of the songs that we did know, they did a little bit more show-tuney kind of style, and I didn't really care for it. And like I said, this was going to be a short one. That was the end of our 4th day on the Voyager of the Seas. But definitely stay tuned for our next video because it is a packed day. It is our final day aboard the Voyager of the Seas, and it is our perfect day at Coco Cay. So make sure you don't miss that one. Hit the subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell so you know when those videos are coming out. And if you made it this far, why don't you hit the like button while you're at it? All right, let's think of a good call to action here. Something to put in the comments. What was your favorite onboard activity on a cruise, if you've been on one, or what's one that you've heard of that you really want to try out? Put that down in the comments. If you don't have any answers to any of those questions, just put a thumbs up or something like that. It's all engagement. It's all good. But that is going to be it for this one. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of them. And until next time, whatever you do, make it magical.